Good day, Dr. Rafis and friends. We are from Route 17 with research topic and investigation on factors influencing lack presence of women pilots. Despite the increasing number of female pilots in recent years, the aviation industry is still considered to be a male-dominated industry. Female licensed pilots account for less than 10% of the total number of pilots. Females have always been underrepresented in the aviation industry, and they have been working under the male discourse since a long time ago.
So next we move to the research design. This research was focused on descriptive study in a way to gather data and information. This research also using a quantitative approach where data collected by using a questionnaire survey. A unit of analysis of this research is individual who taking air transport management in UUM, and this is example of our questionnaire that has been distributed among respondents. Second is sampling method and data collection. This research was used a non-probability sampling, which is a convenient sampling because it is easier for researchers to get the respondents. A random sample has been collected and tested among 100 respondents. And lastly is measurement scale. The questionnaire has been divided into two parts, which is first is demographic, that consists of three questions, which is gender, age, and their experience, whether they have met female pilot or not. And second part is Likert scale questions has been designed for respondents to evaluate whether the 16 factors might be influence the net presence of female pilot in aviation.
In our first part of data analysis, the descriptive analysis reviewed that there was 30% of respondents are male and 17% of respondents are female. Well, there was only 32 respondents have experience of meeting with female pilots and 68% of respondents have no experience of meeting with female pilots. For the second part of our analysis, there are 11 factors were found to have a positive influence and 5 were found to have a negative influence. After applying the decision rule, that mean rating between negative 0.5 to positive 0.5 would be treated as zero rating. Therefore, 3 factors were identified as no influence to the lack presence of female pilots. To see if there are any significant difference in the mean of two groups in the variable of interest, independent sample t-test was performed to investigate the mean difference of perspective on factor influencing lack presence of female pilots between genders. Based on the table, the result shows that most of the factors have no significant difference between genders. However, there are 3 factors have significant difference between genders, since the p-value is less than 0.05. The result indicates that male and female students have different perspectives on the 3 factors that influencing the lack presence of female pilots, which are the lack of female pilot role model, preferred fixed working hour, and institutional recruitment of female flight students.
Okay, next we move to the next part, which is the research impact to aviation. From these slides, we can see that there are 5 impacts of our research to the aviation industry, which is first, female can be motivated and inspired enough to join aviation industry. Second, slightly can explain that female pilots still underemphasized in aviation industry. Third, show to society that females still can stand together with male in aviation industry that has been dominated by male. Fourth, create the awareness on lack presence of female pilot. And lastly is enhance the knowledge regarding the factors that influence female to not join the aviation. Okay, next is the uniqueness of our research. Our research is unique because we particularly investigate the reason behind the lack presence of female pilots. And second is because we compare the perspective between genders. Our research is successfully achieved our research questions, which is to identify what factors that influence the lack presence of female pilots in aviation industry. And second is the different perspective between male and female pilots on the factors that influence the lack presence of female pilots. So that's all from group 17. Thank you.